Well, hello, it's Mark Buchanan here from We Are Fair Trade with another product showcase. And as you know by now, these videos are where we just take a few minutes to go into a bit more detail on some of the products that are available on our website. And given that the Christmas season is well and truly upon us, I thought we'd have a look at these fill your own Christmas crackers. Now, I love Christmas and I see Christmas crackers as a very important part of a good Christmas table. It's like an act of national humiliation that we all engage in, isn't it, once a year, where we have to do the pulling of the crackers, the wearing of the silly hats, the telling of the jokes that aren't funny, and then we try and make it look like we're delighted with the cheap, tacky plastic gift that falls out of your cracker. Now, we can fix one of those problems without ruining Christmas, I think. So that's where these come in. So we're going to have a look and see what you get inside of these in a minute. But before we do, just a couple of points to make. Number one is these are completely plastic free. So there's no plastic in the packaging, there's no plastic in the crackers or any of the contents. And down here you can see it's 100% recyclable, so everything that you're seeing can be recycled. It's just card and paper and raffia, so it could go in your compost heap, any of your bins, or at the recycling centre. There'll be no trouble recycling this, so you can have a great, fun, interesting Christmas, and you know while you're doing that you're doing no harm to the environment whatsoever. So, having said all of that, let's have a look inside and take one of these out and I'll show you what you get and how it works. So let me just put that down there for a second. So it looks to all intents and purposes like any other cracker, except the eagle-eyed amongst you will see that here it's not tied off. And because that end is not tied off, if I just pull it slightly to extend these cut pieces, you can see there that we can make a gap. I'll measure that in a second. But you can see here as well that we've got the snap which is glued at both ends of the cracker so that it makes the noise when we pull them. Now if I get my scale rule here, make sure we're on the right scale, I would say we're looking good to get about 2.5 to 3 centimeters diameter down that hole. So any gift that's 2.5 to 3 centimeters in diameter will pass in there. And if we just measure, I think we've got a good 8.5 centimeters to be on the safe side of length. So 8.5 centimeters by 2.5, absolutely no problem. At a pinch, maybe 9 centimeters by 3 in diameter will go in there. So you pop your gift in, and in the box you will also be given a set of these raffia strips. So you just put one round the end that you've opened, and then depending on how dexterous you are, you can get at least a knot, which is all I'm going to do. You might even be able to tie a bow. But there you go, a nice cracker, looks like any other cracker, except you've put in there what you think will suit the needs, the taste, the age, the stage of your guests. If you really wanted to get fancy, you could write initials here and place each cracker on the designated person's plate or the table next to their plate. So that looks really nice, but it gives you full control over what's inside it. Now, speaking of what's inside of it, we do indeed get the traditional paper Christmas hats. And we all look amazing when we wear these, don't we? I'll just demonstrate. See, can you feel your respect for me rising even as you watch me wearing this festive hat? And I'm feeling the spirit of Christmas descending upon me as I place this on my head. Not. Anyway, inside we don't just get a really naff joke, we get several things on this piece of paper. We do indeed get a really poor joke suitable for Christmas. So, why did the donut maker sell his shop? He got fed up of the whole business. So that's bad enough to be a Christmas joke, isn't it? But there's more. So we get a general knowledge question that we can ask the table. What do you give to celebrate a 30th wedding anniversary? Answer, pearl. We get a little game that we can play as a table. Who am I? Can you other players guess who you are in less than 20 yes/no questions? And if you're looking for somebody to pretend to be, you could try being Winnie the Pooh and see if they can guess that with their yes/no questions. And then we get a trivia question as well. In the average human lifetime, how much does one person sleep And the answer is 5 years. That's amazing, isn't it? 9,125 days we spend sleeping in an average person's lifetime. So each of these will be different per cracker. I'm not sure how many different ones there are. So certainly within the box of crackers you get, all 6 of them will be different. If you buy multiple boxes, it's possible that there will be some repeats. But on the upside, there's 4 elements to each of these. So everybody can get a chance to contribute to the table, even if you have bought multiple boxes of these. So that's way, way better than your typical motto that you get, isn't it? So that's pretty much it with these crackers. So you get to choose your own gift. They're doing no harm to the environment. You get a really good insert and you get a traditional hat. And I'll leave it to you to be the judge of whether that hat is amazing or not. So if you'd like to find out more about these fill your own crackers, just go to the search box on the front page of our website and type in the product SKU code, which is 70310, and that will take you straight to the product page for these fill your own crackers. So thanks for being with me. Hope you found that helpful, and we'll see you on the next one.